Welcome back, real estate agents. Welcome to part 3 of why short sales fail. In this video, we're going to take a look at some estimated HUD secrets. I am your host, Mark A. Stafford. I am a licensed agent in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and I'm also the author of The Real Estate Agent's Guide to Using the Equator Short Sale website. Discover how to get short sale approvals in 60 days or less. I suggest you might want to take a quick look at the book. It's awesome as more and more lenders decide to move over and use the Equator website. Knowing how to leverage the Equator website against the lender is a necessity for fast and smooth approvals. All right, in this video, we're going to look at estimated HUD secrets. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to work with one title company, one escrow officer that you can train to do your HUDs the way they need to be done. And the first thing you need to do, and it doesn't matter if you have one lender or two, is to make sure that they put all of the junk fees, that's the doc prep fee, the wire fee, the conveyance fee, all those junk fees need to be balled up into one fee. However they put it is their call, and you will have a few title companies tell you that this is illegal, but it's not, because this is for the estimated HUD, which is just a negotiation tool. Once you have your short sale approval from the lender, all they care about is their net, which is obviously stated on the short sale approval letter. So then they can bust out all the junk fees, everything adds up fine, everybody's happy. But during the negotiation process, you definitely don't want to give the lender more stuff that they can nix paying because they see all these junk fees. Okay, so ball them up. It's not illegal on the estimated HUD, just a negotiation tool. Let your title company know that. All right, secret number 2, and this is when you have 2 lenders and you're going to complete 2 separate estimated HUDs. And the way I do this, and we'll just use this as an example, say the first lender is owed $200,000 and the second lender is owed $100,000. And we'll just say, so they owe approximately $300,000 on the house. And just for argument's sake, we'll just say that the offer is $150,000 and that's what market value is, and that's what they should agree to sell the house for at the short sale. I know I'm in Phoenix, so it's like that. It's 50 cents on the dollar right now. So what you want to do is the net on the first HUD, which goes to the first lender, the net to the second, you want to make 10% of the purchase price. So in a $150,000 scenario, you would go ahead and put on there that the second needs to net $15,000. And then minus the commissions and all the fees and all that, the rest of the net would go to the first. Now, on the second HUD, which will go to the second lender, you're going to give the net to the second like $2,000. I know what you're saying, you know, 3,000 is the norm, but I like to go a little lower just because the lender will actually call you and say, that's all they want to give us is $2,000? Those cheap bastards? No, I'm just kidding. But you'll get a reaction, and the idea is to get the negotiator talking and hopefully telling you right away what they need so that they can do the deal. So remember, 2 HUDs. When you have 2 lenders, HUD to the first lender, high net to the second lender, 10% of purchase price. HUD to the second lender, real small net, like $2,000. And what we're doing is we're creating this spread there. Because I've had a lot of times doing that same system, and the first will actually come back and give more money to the second, which will mean the seller and or the buyer or the agents have to kick in less should the second, you know, obviously want more money. I've gotten as high as $10,000 on a $100,000 house going to the second from the first lender. So you want to create this spread and negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. Try to get the first to give them as much as possible. All right, HUD secret number 3. This is a good one to help your seller with, because when you receive the approval letter, you don't ever want to comment on what it says or what it means to your seller. You really, really want them to get legal advice and obviously tax advice, which that's what I do. I don't even comment on the letter. I just email it or fax it over to my seller and say, please take this letter to your attorney, to your tax people, have them look it over, make sure you agree with everything it says and the outcome, because you're gonna have to sign this and turn it in when we close. On the HUD then, what you're gonna wanna do is ask for up to $1,500 going to legal expenses for the seller. And believe it or not, most lenders will allow up to $1,500 right off the HUD going directly to the attorney to help the sellers get good, sound legal advice. You might only get 1,000, you might only get 500, but at least it's something to help your sellers go to attorney, and it's very easy to get this. I do want to make one point here. I have never had a bank or a lender call me and tell me they're denying the short sale because I asked for too much on the HUD. They usually call up laughing and say, wow, you're not shy about how you set up your estimated HUD, but here's what we can do. And that's kind of the mode you want to get them in. You want to get them laughing, you want to get them smiling, you want to get them to really know that you're a professional, that you want to get the deal done, you're going to get the deal done, and they will do everything in their power to help you. And my last secret for this video is HOA lien fees. If your seller is distraught, or even if they're not, you can usually get the lender to pay up to $1,000 on each transaction to maintain the front yards and the outside of the house to avoid HOA penalties and liens and fees because the grass is growing too high, or there's weeds growing, or whatever the reason is. So keep that in mind. Just go ahead and ask for it. I know some people that actually have a small little cleanup yard company that are real estate agents that they ask for this fee on every HUD and they get it. And I have no idea how much work they're doing to earn this money, but they're usually getting anywhere from $800 to $1,000 per house to maintain the yards in the front of the house so that the HOA won't flag it for penalties, liens, or fines. All right? I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you soon in a future Why Short Sales Fail training video. Have a great day.